Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today I need to make my tassel and my bead dangle. And my bead dangle, and I have to use the things from my February Junk Journal Challenge kit. So I've pulled out some of the items, and so we're going to start with this one here. And what I had was, if I could grab one, I had address labels that are printed with a digital. And so I've taken one of those, and this was one of them, okay? And I've sliced it in half at a diagonal. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to twist it, okay? And I have decided to twist around this piece that I have here. Now I do want to start with a straight edge, okay? So straight down here, straight here, and that will give me a place that I can go ahead and because you're going to see I'm going to add some eyelets, because eyelets were one of the metals that I chose for this journal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get an idea. Yeah, okay, so I do need to add glue, and I'm going to be using my Mono Tombow liquid glue. It dries clear, and it will work for me really good. Okay, so I have this thick needle. I'm going to come up here to the end of it, and I'm just going to get my start. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and go round and round. And so this is what I have. Okay, now I want to make sure that that end is glued down. So, and like I said, it dries clear and it's shiny. So I'm okay that the glue is around that, and that's going to give me that. Now the other thing that I'm going to do for this one is I pulled out some small eyelets, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a small eyelet in there. And I am going to need a little bit of glue to help to hold that in. I'm just going to put it in at that end. Keep making sure that I haven't undone my... Okay, and we'll make sure this one will go in. Okay, it will. Okay, there's other ways of doing this, but I can only use what's in my kit for the challenge. So, so I get to use highlights because I had chosen that as one of my items. Okay, so there I have, you can see through it. Okay, I have my first bead. So this is the one I made earlier. So I have two of them. Yay! And they were made using a address label. You could use a scrap of your stuff as well. So I have a digital flinch card here, printed at 3.5 by 5. Okay, and so again, same idea. And this time I'm just going to use okay, but I am using this large needle to start it and just going to roll it. Okay, roll it up. Making sure that I have the edge. It's going to cover my 8 a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it back just a little, because I want to see the 8. There's a number 8 on there. My other one had a number 5. I like numbers. Okay, I'm a little disappointed in the way that my glue is catching there at the end, so I'm going to go ahead and add this. And again, I've got these little purple eyelets that I had in my stash. I have thousands of eyelets. I have so many eyelets. Okay. And again, putting the eyelet inside. Okay, this one, it's not going to fit on there. I'm going to come up and grab the glue. Go back down. Okay, so I just have a bead. We're going to do this again. Got the number 2. I'm going to do this differently. I need it to have a bigger inside. So I'm just going to start it. Just start rolling it. Now, if I had a skewer or a large toothpick, but I need the end, I need it to, oh, here, I can start it on this and then pull it out. I need it to be wider. Okay, so see, but you can go ahead and make your own beads, just rolling up your paper. Okay, this one might hold a larger. But we're going to put the smaller eyelet in there. The eyelets are just kind of cool because they close up the end and make it look finished. If you don't have them, that's no problem. You can also use like your embossing powders on your bead and make them shiny and like to where they look like a glass bead. Okay, so there I have my second one. This one has a 2. My other one has a 5. So the next one I have is a piece of lace that I've cut. And this one I'm going to use fabric tack because I need the fabric tack to, and I'm going to put it on the solid places. Everywhere that there's solid lace, I'm going to put that. Now this one was a little harder to do. Again, I'm going to start it with my needle here. And I need to get a nice, I still need a nice opening. Okay, and we'll go ahead and finish that off. Make sure that we're nice and round, and then I'll just pull that off and I'll let it dry. Okay, so that's going to give me the lace one. Then I have a piece of the paper And so we're going to go ahead and put our glue on this one. Okay, so this is from the dictionary that we've been using. Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll the dictionary. Close it. Okay, so we have made book page beads all different ways several times during the Just Junk Journal challenges. I also have this piece of fabric, and so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put this down with the fabric tack on top of that bead. Okay, so I'm going to have it go right on top of it. So you could have a whole bunch of the paper beads ready, and then just whenever you wanted to add fabric, you could add fabric like we're adding here. I have my fabric, has the frayed edges. And we're going to go ahead and just roll this up. Okay. And it has paper coming out the two sides. I actually like that. Okay. And then I have my little flowers. Okay, these were recollection flowers, these purple ones. Okay, and so we're on the opposite side of where the closure is. I'm going to go ahead and put a little puddle of glue. Okay. And then I'm going to hold it down. And holding it so that it's rounded on the bead. Okay, so that's going to give me another bead. Okay. So I have the lace bead, the Flinch card bead, the bead from the address label that was at an angle. So your bead on those actually end up starting to give you a different look. They're not just a straight cylinder. They're heavier in the center. I love these because I love all the color that's on them. Okay, so I have cut a piece of my ribbon at 12 inches. Okay, so I've cut a 12-inch piece of my ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and get the glue off my needle here. I use these needles a lot, but they did get covered in glue for this this project. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and thread this and pull it, and this will go through my bead. Okay, so this is the fabric and dictionary bead, and it's going to hold on this ribbon really easily. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a knot down here. Okay, that'll give me one. And then for my other side, I think we'll add one of the darker ones. I'll see if I can just get that to go through. Nope, we're probably going to need a needle. So I have my, it's got a large eye, but it's a short, thinner needle. So we'll try this one. Yep, let's try through the flinch card one. Okay, so there we have that, and they'll be on opposite sides of this one ribbon that is alike on both sides. Okay, so that's what I have for that. Then I have this is my wired ribbon. Okay, so it was like this, and I cut the two edges off. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open it to where the wire is. Okay, and then this is an eyelet that I've gone ahead and I've smashed it in the crocodile and turned it into a little charm. Okay, and then I'm just going to twist it on the end. And then one of the other things I added to my kit was I can use charms. And so let's go and see if we can find the end of this. There we go. Grab the wire out of this end, and we can add one of the leaf charms that I've been using. Okay, so we're just going to bring it down and twist it so that it stays on. And it's just at the bottom of this. Okay, and I'll pull that back down, and that will give me that. Okay, so I have these two pieces so far. Okay, and I've used a favorite and a fabric on this. So I've got that already taken care of. And so I really like that, actually. Okay. And I'm thinking this one could maybe even be like a bookmark. Okay. So up at the top, okay. So you can go ahead and you can twist this ribbon. Okay, so we made the lace, we made that, so I showed you how to make all of the beads. And so we may want to add some of our fabric. And so I'm looking, well, I have that's not big enough. So this is the valance. I'm going to go ahead and we'll cut a really long piece off. Okay. cut some more 12-inch pieces. Okay, so we've got those 3. I have a piece of this. This is the inside piece of those 2. And then we have some of the really pretty lace. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the outside of it, the net. Okay, so that gives us a piece, and we'll cut the next net. Okay, so that gives me 2. And then I'm going to cut a piece of the net. You know what? Let's switch to fabric scissors. And that's going to give me some of the shiny from the lace. Okay, so that'll give me that. And then we'll go ahead and cut this in half. Okay. So there's that, and there's that. So the next thing I'm going to need, I'm going to put my fabric scissors back up, is I'm going to need something to close this off. So I'm going to come down, and remember, this is wired ribbon. So I'm going to cut off a piece, and I'm going to cut off a piece here also. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and twist it. And then also twist it back around the loop. Okay. And around the loop. And that's going to give me my holder. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and, excuse me, let's get a variety. We might want to add another one of these. Oh, we've got those. We'll be good. Okay. Okay, so my pieces are cut to 12 inches. Okay. So this is my bead dangle. These 2 pieces. I'm going to make it a part of my tassel. You know what? It actually, I'm going to have it be separate. I think trying to get this through that. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be my fluffy tassel. I'm going to go through the little wire piece that we made. Now this is where I'd usually use like a washer or a bottle cap, meaning the round circle from a bottle cap. Okay. And I'm going to want to turn this. I want the twisted part under. Okay. I want the purple and the beautiful lace to be what you see here. So I'm trying to get this piece under. Okay, so there. Okay, so this is my fluffy tassel. I have several tassel videos. I've done all different kinds of tops, different kinds of closures. This is what I'm going to use for closing it. And so I'm going to start it out, and I am going to go ahead and come around, and I am going to twist it. Okay, so I'm going to twist it and then go around again. Okay, come around, and then this time I'm going to take this and have it come up under. Remember, this was wired. Okay, so there I have my beautiful tassel. I used lace, I used fabric, and I used ribbon. Okay. Okay, now my bead dangle. And I have beads that I can use on other things. I think what I want, you guys, I have an idea. So if I take this, okay, and I want this one to be down further. Okay. I think I want the gold on. I'm going to wrap the gold around it, okay? I'm still keeping it in two separate pieces, but the gold is wrapped around. I am going to take the brad, okay, so I've been using this little dragonfly brad. I'm going to put it through the leaf like we've been doing. Okay. Okay, so it's going through the leaf. Okay, I'm going to go through this piece of lace. Okay. Through the piece of lace. I'm going to open the brad. And it's inside the head of my tassel. I call it the head because it reminds me of when I used to make angels. Okay. So I have my beaded dangle here. With my homemade beads. Okay, so it's just going to sit on the edge of that like that. Now we could add more pieces of beads and things to the tassel. And I'm going to use these larger beads on the tassel, but I'm going to use the smaller beads possibly to attach to like lace and things in the... I'm going to take this one. Okay. And I'm going to do my knot. Okay. There's that one. And we'll come over here. And you see I'm just using the needle to help me be able to thread these. So the lace ones are kind of big. So we'll go in from the bigger side. Okay. And again, we'll tie it. Now, not that this knot is gonna do a lot from keeping that from coming down off the bottom, but I think it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. Okay, how about this one? We'll let this one be really, because this one's long. Okay, so I still have those three and the thing that looks like a bookmark. And if you were worried, you could go ahead and do a second knot, I guess, huh? There we go, because I want this one to go down further. Okay, so my bead dangle is this here. Being held on by the dragonfly. See if I can just get... Okay, I think that's really going to be cool. Remember, my book is purple. I'm going to be doing other stuff to the edge, but this will give you an idea of what you'll have. Okay, this is my spine. So it's going to have this on the spine. And then this will be my... Okay, okie dokie. I love it. Beads, bead dangle, and a tassel. And so these are my beads that we have left. There's my little extra dangle. And so, yeah, so I just flattened a couple of the heart eyelets. I used the little leaf charms that we've been using in this journal, the lace that I've been using, and yeah, there's just so many pretty things. I'm gonna go ahead and we've got a lot of thread right there. I don't mind today, but okay, there we go. So our lace bead, our fabric beads, our flinch beads, our beads from the address labels, and I think it is going to be great. Don't forget to check the digitals that are on sale in the Etsy shop for the flash sales for the 100 Days project. There's several that are still on sale in there. The violet digital, the spring floral digital, the flinch digital are all on sale still in the Etsy shop. So go check that out. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.